Gymnasium, in partnership with CLIL University, are carrying out a biomedical sciences integrated project Explore and Protect Nature.
Project coordinators are our gymnasium teachers, a teacher of biology, Danguolė Vaičekaustinė, and the teacher of English, Kristina Oglanin.
Hello, nice to meet you.
They lead the project together with lecturers from Technology and Natural Sciences faculty of CLIL University.
This project is intended to educate talented students. During this project, we will be provided with the knowledge and advanced skills necessary for carrying out scientific research.
The project activities will provide more opportunities for us to express ourselves, develop our creative potential, help learn a scientific worldview, and might encourage to choose researcher's profession.
The project activities will take place at our gymnasium and in other educational environments. We will analyze scientific literature, a wide range of IT resources in Lithuanian and English.
We hope we will conduct practical research in scientific laboratories, participate in environmental campaigns, share best experiences with students and teachers from gymnasium, city, and the Republic in native and English languages.
We hope that we will succeed.
Bye!
The main goal of our first meeting was to collect information required for the research. To accomplish this task, we went to CLIL University Library. After all, before starting any research, it is important to search and analyze literature. We followed this rule and searched for literature about algae research methods. This information will assist in choosing the best method of research and tools necessary for the expedition. We were looking for literature on algae found in Lithuanian freshwaters. The most important literature is the one that would help identify algae and decide what can be said about the quality of water due to their presence. For finding information, we used an online catalog, subscription-based, tested and open-access databases, media library, reading rooms, and all the things recommended by the library staff. The keywords search as hydrobiology, algology, algae, green algae, phytoplankton, etc. help to find useful information rather quickly. We were divided into groups, we sought the same objective, and at the end of the task we sat down and discussed everything that we found. The toughest challenge for all of the groups was to find information on how to collect algae. We were joking that scientists provide the research results rather than the information on how they started the research.
All the cats were revealed in our second meeting, which took place outside in the nature. That is when we found out how algae are caught. Algae is an informal term for a large, diverse group of eukaryotes that are not necessarily closely related. That day's goal was to collect samples for further research. We took the first 2 samples from the place where the river Kulpe follows St. Fridelis. We begin by writing separation information on 2 sample cups. We also drew some water. Then, using a brush, we took some algae of several pebbles from the water, and thus slowly by rising, we thickened the previously collected water. Then we added a few drops of iodine solution. It was also necessary to write down the coordinates of the research location and the temperature of the water. The more data is collected, the more useful and accurate the research becomes, and of course, the more definitive conclusions can be drawn. After going over to another test location where Kulpe flows into Talsha, we measured the temperature and immediately noticed that the temperature at that point was 1 degree higher. Again, we took samples for our further research, which was carried out in CLIL University Laboratory.
1 week later, we met at the laboratory, and our first task was to prepare the samples for further research. We were divided into two groups. We had to use a centrifuge in order to thicken the samples. The process was quite long and it required a lot of practice. Finally, we put some drops of the concentrated sample on the microscope slide and added some glycerine. Then carefully lowered a cover slip on it, placed the slide on the stage of the microscope and focused the image. Eventually, after having done a very thorough work, we spotted some algae. The next step is to analyze and draw conclusions. There is so much to explore, to find out, to learn and adapt, yet it's only the beginning.